I know stop back till I get it. Between me and your man, you have to share it. And if you leave me, make sure you leave me. The sweetest part inside this rhythm is the. Can you remind me of this rhythm I just love it? La la, I said shake up your la la. Did you listen to me when I said to shake up your la la? Yeah, you're special, very special, really special. One me rhythm, la la. I said shake up your la la. Did you listen to me when I said to shake up your la la? Yeah, you're special, very special, really special. No waste the time you start to when you have the best. No waste man can go down in on you. No matter how you expect, you can't get back you. No man can give you fresh chicken and get you. Can't bend your back, you have to do this.
WEFM, the clean fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
Alrighty, folks, we are back with you for another segment of our Activated Mornings program here on WEFM. And in studio, you have Dianna, Cain, Dr. Gerald Thompson, and myself, Roleza Samuel. All right, so we're now Talk to Us segment, and this is a segment of the program where you get interactive with us. Strange. Only Queen's call this morning. Let's realize. Dave, we haven't heard from you and people asking me about you. All right. So, Dave, if you are listening, and we hope that you are doing okay, you could probably just give us a quick call. All right. Maxman asked about your Friday. Joshua asked about your last week. And we have a call from Kojo. So, Kojo, morning.
Good. How you know me? Yeah.
Because I know it's you. Come on. Come on. Welcome home.
Thank you very much. You're crying, so nobody ain't calling, so let me call.
Go right ahead.
I must to say, I see Doc, I see Dianna, I see Roleza yet, I see Roleza daddy last night.
That's enough representation. Mm-hmm.
Wait, Kojo, you were at the show last night, but I didn't see you there, man.
Yeah, I was there. I was in.
You were seated. You were seated.
Not really, but kind of. I was sitting in where probably mixing guy was.
Oh.
Right in front of what they call balcony. So anytime I call it son, every time I call it son and get up to sing, I have to stand up.
I see. Yes, I saw first there because most people in front of you.
I was there with Dr. Denny. And then he said on the same spot.
Oh, because I came wrong that side. I saw him dancing. You were over by the shoreline area.
Yeah,
okay.
More closer to the water.
Yes, you were closer to the food. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, well, between the food and the bar.
Yeah. All right.
As you should be.
Well, I visit the bar, but not for myself.
Okay. So how has it been since you've been home, Kojo?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well,
I had a good welcome.
Yes,
you had a good welcome?
yes, I heard. Indeed, I heard.
I came out in the thing and I see someone with a tray, and they even nicely offer me some water.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, she told us. She told me about it. Well, she told all of us actually because I had asked on here. So yeah. All right, so okay. Kojo, we know that we're going to see you at some point, but I'm happy that you are home.
I will see you at some point, and I'm serious.
Oh gosh, I can't say it, so Kojo. All right. But until then, enjoy everything that you're going to be a part of. All right.
All right, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, so we have somebody else calling, and that looks like Mr. Mason. Good morning, Mr. Mason.
Correcto. Good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kojo. Morning, Kojo. Morning, Mr. Thompson.
Morning. To you.
How is Mr. Thompson this morning?
I'm fine. Wonderful.
Don't blow away, don't blow away.
He's
all right?
nice, great, and wonderful.
I am lovely. Mr. Mason, I'm lovely. They describe me this morning as being lovely. So I feel lovely.
That's lovely, man. That's
Man, I feel lovely.
Yes, well, Monday morning I must call to sign on duty, okay?
Appreciate it. And how was your weekend, though?
I had a lovely meal. I love to drink. I calm myself. It was quite lovely. It was nice. It was nice.
Okay. Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. So we know that you say good morning on a Monday and enjoy the weekend on a Friday. So we're happy to hear from you.
Yeah, that's morning. Right. Thank you very much indeed, and all the best. Have a very good day. And Miss Cain, don't think I'll leave you out, not because I'm not hearing your voice. Good morning.
Hi, I'm listening, man. I'm listening.
You're listening, all right? Mm-hmm. I like that. You hear that? I'm listening, man. I like that. Right. Bye-bye then. Thanks very much.
All right. Take care of Miss Mason. And we have someone else calling. Hi, Miss Baker.
Good morning. Good morning, my lovely ladies and Mr. Thompson.
Good morning.
How are you guys doing? I know it's the carnival season. How is everything? Just calling you from the UK. We're enjoying the good weather. We're having beautiful weather. It's 33 degrees today. Mm-hmm. So I feel like I'm in St. Vincent.
Well, you kind of are, you're listening to us on WEFM, so you kind of are. You have one foot in, right?
Yes, I feel like I'm home. Anyway, I just calling you guys to say you guys have a blessed season. Happy Carnival, and I hope everybody have a safe one. Sending love from the UK. All right?
All right. Have a great day as well, Jacqueline. Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye. All right. So we have another caller. Well, it is talk to us. So, all right.
There's somebody on the line.
Oh,
yeah.
Hi, caller. Good morning. Oh, okay. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, Queens.
How are you?
We good. What about you? Queens, I was asking if you're home. If you're coming home.
No.
We know
I'm not home.
Okay. All right. Go ahead.
No, she didn't ask you if you. She didn't ask you if you're home. She asked if you're coming home because you may not be home today, but tomorrow you may be home.
I won't give that information.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Mm-hmm.
Doc.
Yeah.
Noel Jackson was saying that NDP is they aligned to the Republican Party. Do you think that's correct?
Oh yes, but that's well established in terms of the union and so forth. That's been going on for many years. Since James Mitchell and what's the name in St. Lucia and so forth. They were all part of what's called, I think, a CPU. I may not have it right, but that's well established. Whether they've shifted away over any time, there hasn't been any evidence of that. But that's been clear that there are groupings where the Republican Party was linked with different parties in the Caribbean, the Jamaica Labour Party, you know what I mean? As opposed to the opposite and so forth. And also in other parties, they are strongly linked with the Republican Party.
Do you think the NDP has operated like the Donald Trump administration in their time?
No, I wouldn't.
In what way though?
Because
they haven't been in power. So in what way you mean?
No, during their time.
During their time.
In their time. No. Trump is doing some things completely. But remember, the Republican Party has been taken over and is now a MAGA party. What was the Republican Party under Ronald Reagan and then the Bushes and so forth is what I think the NDP had been linked to. So one could say they may not necessarily be linked to a Donald Trump because he's totally turned things upside down, But why are you asking us? Are you thinking that you're rethinking your own alignment because I know you don't like Trump, So because you see the Republican Party as being Trump, you can't see, the NDP aligned with that and so forth. Is that it? Is that the question you're searching your soul and so forth in that regard? I'm curious.
I think ULP has operated similar to Donald Trump. And I could give you several examples.
Why you didn't expect that comment?
We see January 6th. January 6th, the people go there and they take over the parliament. Donald Trump get in power, he pardon them, pin them out to jail. Right? We saw that. We saw then 3 policemen beat the living daylight of a little boy. They put cigarette on his penis. They get locked up. They got convicted in jail. They got fired from their job. And they were put back in the police force. We see Donald Trump upgrade the 17th law. He bring a 1700 law where you're going to deport people without a hearing. Right? The ULP bring up some 50s law where you can't demonstrate within 200 feet of parliament. Although the comrade did demonstrate in Kingston during the roadblock revolutions. Do so not like so. So I think if there's any close alliance, I think the ULP with Donald Trump administration.
I know time is limited, but you mentioned 2 things, and I don't think they stand any muster and so forth, man. You gotta go back to the drawing board, man. I think if I was caught up on the list, I would come up with some rare list. But I could tell you something.
To support Queen's point?
I support Queen's point from this standpoint that Queen's is questioning his soul, and he's digging deep into his heart.
Queens,
you know I mean?
Have a good morning. Queens, don't start.
I know you don't like Trump. I know you don't like Trump.
All right, we had next call.
All right,
audience starting this morning. Good morning, Evan.
Oh, good morning. How are you doing?
We're good. And you? Are you well rested?
Well, I have another 10 days to rest before I return to the UK.
Okay.
So I'm trying to enjoy it, Good morning, Dianna.
Good morning, Evan.
Wonderful. Dianna, the actress. Or the dramatist. Which one?
All of it. The performer. That's it.
The creative. The
creative. and Dr. Gerald Thompson, how are you doing, man?
Not too bad.
Yeah, I heard you last week. You say you were in the UK recently?
Yes. My son is in the UK. My 3 granddaughters in the UK. Well, I must be there from time.
You're always there, man?
No, I'm not always there, but I'm there from time to time.
Like I am always here now.
Wonderful.
I've been traveling up and down your part of the woods, down the Lillywood side.
Yeah.
And I've got some relatives not living too far from your sister down in Prospect, so
okay.
I go down there sometimes.
All right, yes.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
But I was just calling to say to you guys, have a wonderful carnival season. I know the girls will be busy with all the shows coming up. Not necessarily enjoying it, but entertaining or working, I suppose. Am I correct?
Yes. For some of them, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't called the show for such a long time, but I thought I'll call while I'm here. It's not something I do often. As you guys know, I just send messages in. So it's sometimes good to hear the voice.
Indeed. I think this is the first time I'm hearing you, if I'm not mistaken,
I
though.
was thinking that as well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the first time.
No, I called before and spoke to Gerald. I think it was last year. You guys were there. We were talking about the mango season and everything.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think I called a couple of times as well. But I did send out a challenge to Queens to ask him if he's enjoying his direct flights now. You guys remember that?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he must be listening. So you should answer the question.
Queens ain't gonna answer those kind of questions. That's a secret. It's a highly secret question. He want when he land down in St. Vincent, he ain't want like Kojo where he get that kind of welcome and so forth. He go sneak by and put a hoodie on and so forth.
Queen should go to Barbados and come over if that's the case.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, Lord.
Queen used to really have me going when he used to call back in the day,
One of these days, I'm going to tell everybody the true story about some of these callers, about Queens and so forth. But the station has lawyers and so forth too. So I always am mindful of that.
But once we talk the facts, the truth, he can't do anything about that.
One of these days, I gotta go bust something, I gotta tell all that.
But yeah, something else,
I gotta tell all that. I ain't doing it now.
Anyway,
all right.
I'm gonna pass and see my senior
nice
in the moment and take in some goodies.
Thanks.
Okay. Have a good one today, Evans. Continue to stay safe. Thanks.
No problem. Bye-bye.
You know what's so interesting though? Like as I mentioned that Mr. Maxman asked me about Dave and Joshua asked me about Dave. And you know that they're generally on opposing ends.
Yes.
But when you're not hearing from people, I actually like the fact that despite the little on-air tensions, and I don't really take it too seriously. You miss persons to ask about them. So I can appreciate that about the listeners. Yeah. And I mean, that is how we are supposed to be. Dianna and I could go at it. Doc and I could go at it. But once the matter is done, we move on.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's another day for another battle, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we just have a few minutes. Anything that anybody wants to talk about before we head out?
What other Doc will you be in the big bad soca, man?
I will be in the big
I want to see you jumping up and out. When
I want you in the fire section.
And the whole place erupt. I want to see you.
1 year. I was a minister of government. Mm-hmm. I went right down in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And in truth, I went down to also express my support for Fireman and so forth.
As an Hollywood man.
And all his crew, there were flags and so forth. And then they started going to the right. And I went to the right.
Okay.
And so I go to the left. And it was a little muddy. And I slipped and I said, oh my God, I am out of my league here. So I quickly we're up against the fence, and so I haven't been back down there. But you invited me to be in the big bad soca, but I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there, and I have to take Dianna's advice in relation to how I'm dressed. I got to dress for the occasion. I can't.
Roleza, you mean?
Roleza, yes. Sorry. I can't dress as if I am stooge.
No, short pants, nice loose top.
No, but you could dress in a way where you're standing.
And you're being short.
Because you could actually go in the stands and sit down instead if you don't want to be down in the crowd.
Stand in this crowd. So, the crowd is gonna be massive.
Yeah, wearing a short pants. We're wearing. You can't wear none of them walk church,
like a cargo pants.
I haven't decided yet.
Jeans pants will be too tight.
You haven't organized your carnival outfits as yet, Doc?
No.
Oh, man.
Let me tell you
that's something you're supposed to organize ahead of time.
No, that's not me. A t-shirt and a pad.
You had a plan out what you're wearing, Doc. It's carnival season. Everything you had a plan.
I leave that to you because I imagine you have planned that out. But no. What takes my fancy the particular morning, I will wear, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah, you're big.
Light us.
That's been bad.
I just actually want to know how much. Well, I had to chuckle the other day because I was reading an article in one of the newspapers. And they made mention of Baygon, right? Mm-hmm. And it reminded me of how much we call all insecticide Baygon. Because people are using insecticide, not necessarily the brand Baygon. But in one of the newspapers, they had it and they made mention of the Baygon twice. So I knew that they were actually grouping all of it together. But I actually wonder how much insecticide sells during the carnival season. Because it seems like it's rum and that. So, yeah. All righty, so with that, we are heading on out of this segment and directly into our community dateline for today.